or something.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Kaiwaza with you, and today I'm at the Sheraton Waikiki Hotel, and actually I'm on my way to the beach for a while, and when I get back I will be doing uploading this, making another video of going through my Hawaiian record collection. So I'm going to the beach, but in the meantime, let's check out some records. This is the pool at the Sheraton Waikiki and the Royal Hawaiian, well, in between the two. I guess they share it. I understand a lot of you are getting some pretty bad winter weather again, so I thought I would torture you with some pictures of what my February looks like. So we are continuing through the letter B, Exotica records. We're into Les Baxter right now. See how far we can get today. This album is called Caribbean Moonlight. It's on the Capitol label. And for whatever reason, I don't know exactly how that happened, I have the UK release of this, which is in a very lovely, shiny, still after all these years, record jacket. Very nice. Les Baxter and his orchestra, selections from Rodgers and Hammerstein's South Pacific. This also is on Capitol Records. This one is just, well, it's what it says it is. It's just selections from the Broadway musical South Pacific, but it's Les Baxter doing them in a, you know, his sort of exotic arrangements. And I apologize for the condition on this one. I haven't actually seen it all that much, and then this one, when I picked it up like at a thrift store somewhere, and it's kind of obviously, you know, been written on and whatever. I'll have to find a cleaner copy of that when I come across one. I don't come across it that often. This next one from Les Baxter is quite unusual. This is a 10-inch long play. It's called The Passions, featuring the vocalist, the mysterious vocalist, Ba Shiva. Nobody really knows who that is, but this one of those ones that's quite expensive when you find it, and I did at some point get a decent enough deal on it. I think I may have paid $20, $25 for it, that I finally got it. It comes with a little book. This is quite a fascinating thing. It's just a woman's passions. So these are all compositions about, let's see, what's to say, despair, ecstasy, hate, lust, terror, jealousy, joy. Those are the names of the tracks. And they're basically just, you know, these Ba Shiva, who is, and there's great descriptions of each one, but Ba Shiva just is sort of wailing and oohing and awing and making different noises with all of this music and depicting these different emotions. Some are, I think, more successful than others. Even still has the little seal on the plastic there. But it's quite an interesting thing. Maybe it's a little bit of a throwback, or not a throwback, but sort of Ima Sumac-ish, you know. Soul of the Drums, Les Baxter and his orchestra. Now this one he's moved over to the Reprise label. And this is the one I have is a promotional white label. So for a radio station or perhaps a record store to play. Another one on the Reprise label from Les Baxter, The Primitive and the Passionate. It's a pretty exotic record, although the cover doesn't particularly look exotic. Regular Reprise label. And this one features the vocal stylings of someone named Tiki. And she has a very high voice. And she's featured on several songs here. Not singing any lyrics again, but sort of oohing and eyeing over things. A Night with Cleopatra, Bird of Paradise, Slave Ship. I particularly like those songs. Now here's one on the GNP Crescendo label. African Blue, the Exotic Rhythms of Les Baxter Orchestra and Chorus. This is a gatefold. Excuse me. These are just typical Les Baxter kind of compositions. It's not like they're really African, if you know what I'm saying, but they're just sort of exotic inspired, and they're bossa novas and different kinds of exotic rhythms. Okay, well, it actually folds out like this. This next one's an interesting album. It's called K-Mango, another one that seems to be rather expensive when you find it. And I do believe when I was living in Oregon, what was exciting about this was that I've got it at a place called Rip City Music, where all the records were $1. It's a huge warehouse place. Loved that place, and they just separated what was new, what had come in that week, from everything else, and it was not categorized in any other way. It was a huge warehouse. Loved that place. And this one, I know I got many records there, but I remember this one because it was only $1, and it's one of those records that is fairly rare and pretty expensive when you see it. K-Mango, 101 strings, arranged and conducted by Les Baxter. And they made a special point to let you know that it was recorded in London, January 1970, on the Alshire label. This is like the past few I've just shown. This is Les Baxter in sort of the later phase, where it's still Exotica, you know, but it's very contemporary at the time sounding, with the sort of jet set sounding. Come Back to Paradise, I like that song. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's going to wrap that up for today until our next video. If you like that, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next video. I got to go claim my spot. Of course, the day I come, we have our jellyfish warnings out. Oh well. See you next time.